What's up guys, my name is Patrick and welcome back to another Division video. Now, today we have a very special episode just in time for Easter. I've been walking around the Division a lot, finding a lot of Easter eggs, so I thought I'd make a video showing you all of the Easter eggs. Now, if you guys find any more, please let me know. These are only the ones that I found so far. Starting first things first, we have all of these missing posters, and if you'll read the description of them, a lot of them say interesting things. This one says Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. This, I believe, from my knowledge, is a reference to the cartoon series Rick and Morty. Some of them will say less interesting things, like last seen talking into a microphone while playing video games. Honestly, kinda have to, so who hasn't done that? But some of them say, shouted just do it a lot in the streets of Brooklyn. This is of course a reference to the popular Shia LaBeouf meme. But there was one poster in particular that I couldn't find on the wall right outside of the post office that I've been keeping my eye out for, and I would urge you guys to keep your eyes out for it in dark spots like subways and everything. It's really special. You'll notice Joker Nicholson frequently caught saying, "Why so serious?" Open 7 days a week. We have 555-0123, a phone number that is pasted all over the walls in New York. This is the phone number that Bruce from Bruce Almighty ends up calling God on. A little bit of an interesting movie Easter egg. Moving right along, if we go to the West 31st Street alleyway, there's a couple of them, so be sure to look for the one that's brightly lit. We'll see a very particular set of nunchucks and a familiar pizza box sporting the word radical. This is of course a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, one of two that I am aware of. I'm still on the lookout for the other two. If anyone finds a pair of size around New York, let me know, huh? At first glance, this might look like a normal alleyway, but if we troll down and scroll all the way over to the dumpster here, you'll notice another pizza box sporting a weird set of katanas on it. Man, I wish I could have picked these up. This is, of course, another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. I believe that these are not Donatello's, not Michelangelo's, not Raphael's, but the other ones. Katanas. I forgot their names. I can't believe that. Moving right along, we'll see another poster here, Welcome to the Jungle, which looks like a particular advertisement for Sons of Anarchy. Making our way into some of the high-low electronics stores, only one of them that I know of has this in here, but among all of the other references like iPhones and the empty tech support desk, haha, if we head on over to the main tech support desk, you'll notice a game propped up. A game titled World in Conflict, a game developed in 2007 by the Swedish company Massive Entertainment. Cool little nod to this game, and I thought it was really nice of Ubisoft to put that in there. Just a couple of little interesting things for us to look down and say, hey, that's kind of cool. Maybe you guys played it, I didn't, just thought it was kind of cool. Okay, now, there is a park by the post office that people keep saying has a wall of art that is a reference to Adventure Time, and looking at it, I would say that it does. It's got a very Adventure Time-y style of art. It does look like Pembrook's work, and it's got three walls clad in this nice little cartoony style. Cool little reference. Moving right along, there is a car park all the way over in the furthest district that I'm guessing is either a reference to one of two things. Could be a reference to the movie Mr. Bean's Holiday, the scene where he's driving on top of a car tied to a chair, which is more accurately what it looks like to me. Or some people actually think that this is a reference to National Lampoon's Family Vacation, the very last scene with, I believe, his aunt. I cannot remember her name right now, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking that it's the Mr. Bean reference. It's kind of cool that this game has so many movie references in it. I just wish they would have picked some better movies. Another Easter egg here, and this one has got to be my favorite. If we head on over to the 49th and 47th Street safe house, you'll make your way down an alleyway, climb up a few ladders, and you'll notice a party till the end of the world rooftop. A party going on for the end of the world. I don't know, we'll call it a suicide party. So basically all of these people here, they're just hanging out, having a good time, and it looks like a couple of them we can look and see, oh my god, who are these people? What is their information? Are there any special Easter eggs here? At first glance, we get all of these just little information boxes. But if you head on over to these two guys making a toast in the corner, you'll notice a particular and very familiar chemist and criminal, William White and Jonathan Pinkman. Of course, this is a Breaking Bad reference, and how could I leave this out, guys? We have Jesse Pinkman and Walter White in The Division. I thought that was so cool and so awesome of the developers to include this in there. Now, this one I'm not 100% on, but I have my speculations. I believe this is also an Easter egg for Saul Goodman, who I think at one point in the series was quoted as saying he started off by selling vacuum cleaners. Now, of course, we get to the big one, Ubisoft Entertainment. Ubisoft Studios is actually in the game. The Firewall Safe House, if you guys will know, has the Ubisoft logos pasted all over it, as well as a reference to the game Grow Home and For Honor. Now, the For Honor one we'll get to in a minute. Grow Home is also referenced a couple of other places, but you can see the Grow Home artwork, which is beautiful, by the way, strewn across the walls, and one poster for their upcoming game, For Honor. So, Ubisoft, a little bit of an ego trip there. Here you can also see the board game Grow Home and another one, Raving Rabbits. This one's pretty interesting. These are mannequins, a bunch of them holding knives that can be found in the Lexington Event Center in one of the hallways. This is a reference to the very first episode of Doctor Who, one in which mannequins come to life. Here we can see one that I'm going to correct is not a Shaun of the Dead Easter egg, it is actually a Hot Fuzz Easter egg made by the same people who made Shaun of the Dead. This one is one that I'm speculating on. I believe it to be a Watch Dogs reference. Looks like the same outfit, right? Here you can see a not so Batman wielding a butcher knife and getting run over. And this one, probably one of the sneakier ones, you can see Sam Fisher's sonar goggles on Fei Lau's filing desk at the post office after you've completed the first mission. Just sitting there, waiting to be used. God damn it, Ubisoft. Now this one I thought was pretty interesting, and I just have a question about this one. I posted this one, the David Hawking Echoes, because I think that this guy is a superhero and he has way more significance than they're leading on. I personally have no information on this, so I just thought I'd include it in the video and say, hey guys, if you find these echoes, let me know what you think. I think this is a reference to something. I'm speculating maybe the television show Heroes? And this one is just a Dalmatian that I found with all the stray dogs in New York, all the abandoned fire trucks. You'd think there'd be one Dalmatian. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know this was a very short video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, these are just the Easter eggs that I have found so far. If any of you have any other Easter eggs, please let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.